What's up everybody, this is the No Rest for the Wicked solo stealth overkill guide. So I already attempted to do this map several times, so right off the bat I kind of already know what I need to do early on map. So the first thing I need to do is to pull the lever, which in this spawn is right here behind the tellers. So what I do is I run into a civilian to trigger rush, come over here, lockpick it in one go, tuck here into the corner, and I pull the lever. Now I'm gonna go ahead and run for the cell phone as well as the blue key card, which I know is in the security guard here downstairs. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna sprint across as he turned away, get his blue key card, and I'm gonna grab the QR code here. This QR code is absolutely necessary. It can either be down here, it can be in the meeting room here to the left, or it can be there with those technicians, as well as in the locked room. We have to lockpick. So the lead guard is going upstairs, so I'm gonna go ahead over here and tag a motion sensor on his ass, and I'm gonna use the QR code here to open the second floor. This is where the QR code was useful. Now I kind of want to go for the blue room, the security room, to turn off the camera so I don't have to deal with that. This guy was conveniently here, so I can pick up his red key card. Oh, did I get spotted already? No? Alright, maybe not. Maybe I thought I did, but I guess not. So we're gonna go ahead over here. This is where the objective is. This is not the security room yet. I'm gonna go ahead and trigger the objective. I've already masked up though, so things are a bit more dangerous for me. So I go and interact with this computer, which is in the red room. The room can be either here, can be on the other side of this lobby, or it can be upstairs in the rooftop. So I got this spawn. So what I need to do now, what I want to do now, is go into the blue room, the security room, to get rid of the camera guy, so that the cameras are no longer an issue. Let me just go ahead and wait for the security guard to move. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to make my way here onto the blue room, which bit tough with all these annoying cameras. That's why I want to get rid of the cameras. It's extremely important to get rid of the cameras in this map, in my opinion, because they're all pretty well positioned and make this run incredibly hard. So let me go ahead and get rid of homeboy over here. I'm gonna lockpick this just so I can trigger a rush. Where's the lead guard? I go ahead and answer this radio.
Over here. Just a little jumpy,
and now
18 cups of coffee already.
What I want to do is figure out a way to grab the executive. And there are usually, I think if I'm not mistaken, there are 2 executives that kind of roam around, 1 or 2. But before I do that, what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna come downstairs and I'm gonna get control of downstairs. How do I mean? I'll show you what I mean. So we got that security guard as well as all of these civilians. And what I sometimes like to do in No Rest for the Wicked is to actually take control of all of them by just grabbing them and tying them up. But first I'm gonna wait for that security guard to get a little closer, because what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get rid of that security guard. And let me go ahead and go through here, make sure this door is closed so I don't get spotted. Okay, so we got a couple civilians here. I wanted to take them out, but I'll just go ahead and grab them. These guys don't seem to notice anything. I'm gonna go ahead and put them over here into the corner, take them down. And what I like to do is take control of downstairs, clean it up, so that later on it's gonna be a lot easier. To get the bags out of the bank, the vault is going to be a lot easier without the security guard, as he won't be roaming around here. And it's even easier if you get rid of these employees over here, so they don't spot you, because they can sometimes be in a position where they spot you. So I go ahead and grab them. You see, for example, this lurking guy over here, when I'm vaulting the bags out later on into the heist, if this guy's just roaming around like this, he might detect me. Since I want to take no risk for this guide run, I'm going to go ahead and get control of the room. We're just going to see here what the cop is going to do. He's just going to stay downstairs, and I'm going to continue clean up everybody. So I do this when I want to play extremely safe. This is not a necessary procedure whatsoever. You don't need to get rid of these civilians, but this is a safer way to play this map. And if you put them here in this bathroom never gets checked. So it's just something you can do. And if you want to be even safer, you can get rid of these people over here. Since it's only this one lady, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab her. I wasn't gonna grab them if it was multiple people, but since it's just her, I'll go ahead and grab her. And now downstairs is pretty much cleaned up. Now I know I can move extremely freely downstairs and it will not be an issue. So downstairs is now officially treated. Let me go ahead and open this switch. Downstairs is cleaned up and I can move around as I wish, and nobody's gonna detect me as long as I know where the lead guard is. So now I want to go grab an executive. There are ways to do this, to just grab an executive without alerting anybody. But depending on... I don't know why I'm grabbing this, but okay. Depending on where the executive is, you kind of can't grab them without being detected. You kind of have to get control of the upstairs room. Let me figure out how I'm gonna move out of here. No, the guard is right there. There's the executive. I think I could grab him without alerting everybody, but here's an issue though. Oftentimes you'll grab this executive and people in this room over here to the left end up spotting you going across. So there's another executive here. So what I'd like to do is usually just get control of this room as well. And throw him here into the corner. Oh boy, make sure they don't run away. What I like to do is I grab civilians. I just gotta be careful here with the security guard upstairs this time around. And I like to throw them here into the corner. And of course, we're gonna be tying them all up. But first I'm gonna get rid of them. Put them into the corner before they get spotted by the guy upstairs. Put them here into the corner. Tie them up. Because the thing is, there will be another point where we will need to come back upstairs to get the vault code off of one of the computers. And if these people are not tied like this, it will be harder. It will be needing to stealth around them, which you can definitely do. You can definitely do. I am just showing you the safest way to clean up this map. And it's, in my opinion, it's a lot easier if you just kind of get control of all of the civilians like this. I'm gonna go ahead and go around the long way with this executive, even though it's a bit dangerous because of the guy upstairs on the rooftop can see through the glass. But we're good to go. I'm gonna bring him around over here. So the guard's already moved. That's good. Also, by going through this way, I don't get detected by those two people that were just sitting by the couch. And since I know downstairs is treated, it's got no other civilians, I can just move here freely without a single drop of worry. Let me go ahead and bring this guy all the way over here so that he can use the eye scanner. As he does that, grab him again, and I can tuck him here into the corner. I can take him all the way to the bathroom there where I kept all the other civilians. But you can also just kind of throw them inside the vault. Either leave them there in the corner that I just left them, or just throw them in the vault. Usually I feel a bit safer if I just throw them in the vault. But it really doesn't matter that much. Anyway, so at this point, if we didn't have gotten rid of all these civilians, where I just kind of put them on the floor, look which computer we have to hack. We have to hack this computer. There were 3 different civilians hanging around by this computer. How the hell would I have opened it? It is possible, but it would have been a pain in the ass, and it's much easier to just take control of the room and put them all down there, tie them up, and it makes this map just a lot more smooth, a lot easier. I have to worry way less about people. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here. Once again, downstairs is cleaned up, and I'm gonna go ahead and open the vault.
Hey, what are you doing?
But before I do that, I am gonna play it safe by just putting him in the bathroom. Like I said, you got 2 options. You can put him in the vault, you can throw him here in the bathroom with all these people, or you can kind of just leave him there where I left him. It's really up to you. I was gonna put him in the vault, but I figured I might as well just put him there. So the code 4, 5, and 6, that's gonna be 50. No, 44, 94. All right. So right here, this part is not necessary at all, but what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go and open all of these lockpicks. Thing is, we're going for max loot. I'm not gonna make you guys watch the entire way where I'm just gonna haul bags onto the van. It's like 10 different bags. But to get max loot, you should open, of course, each and every one of these lockpicks. And this is, of course, a lot easier with the jiggler skill, as you're seeing there. I'm just doing it in one go. And by doing it this way, you know, when you go for max loot, you're gonna have to open all of these anyway, so I'm just go ahead and save some time here so I don't have to do it later. So in these lockpicks, there are going to be different sets of loose cash, different sets of loose jewelry, as well as 1 document, as we already saw, and 2 stacks of money, where we will be requiring to bag it. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick up all the loose stuff. Check where the lead guard was. There's the documents. There's the second stack of money. Pick up all the loose cash. Use that leftover there, and we gotta sprint in here and try to disarm as many die packs as possible. So it is possible to disarm all die packs. But usually I can only get 6 to 7 at most. At most I can get 7 of them saved up. But it is possible to get them all solo. It's just extremely difficult. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and haul this bag of money to the vehicle, but I am not going to be making you guys watch me vault every bag of money. So the vehicle is on this side, which we got 2 lurking civilians, 2 to 3 lurking civilians, as well as 1 lurking security guard. The other side, in my opinion, is much harder. We got this side over here, which is a lot easier. The other side being where the lead guard is, on the opposite side, because the van is in the middle of the street, so we kind of have to run out there. This one we got 2 to 3 civilians and the security guard, but I know they're, you know, the 2 of them are just kind of hanging around the car. And the other security guard, this security guard just kind of loops around this parking lot, kind of in circles. I just kind of come over here, through behind them, and I haul these bags onto the van without him seeing me. You can just throw the bags onto your AI friends and nobody detects it, but I don't see it necessary. So, okay. So we go over here onto the van, gonna throw the money, and that will be it for today's video. I'm not gonna be making you watch me grab every bit of bags, all of the money. But this is pretty much it. We just kind of now go back and forth, bringing all of the money, and you are good to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you maybe learned something. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.